Lockdowns have destroyed dairy demands and created huge imbalances in dairy markets. The heightened retail sales and lower food service sales will reach to an equilibrium. However, it will take time before returning to normal balance, especially in food service sales. Government aid and market support will also reduce, and once this occurs, market fundamentals will take hold again. Michael Harvey from Rabo Bank told that expanding global supply and economic recession would further hinder the speed of recovery in dairy markets. We also anticipate much of the world will emerge from the COVID-19 lockdowns into economic recession with slower growth. The Big Seven dairy region comprising of US, EU, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, New Zealand and Australia will show an increase in milk production by 1% in the second half of 2020. China's dairy imports between January and April were higher than anticipated. However, an overall import demand fall on year-on-year basis by 15% in 2020 is expected. The US commodity giant Cargill unveiled its plan to set up a 10,000 tons per annum chocolate manufacturing unit in Western India. Cargill is planning to serve the Asian market from its Indian operations in the future. The amount of cocoa defines the category of chocolate. Milk chocolate has the highest share of 50% of all chocolate consumption, but they contain only 10% cocoa. Conversely, the dark chocolate category has more than 60% cocoa in it. Francesca Clemens, Managing Director Cargill Cocoa and Chocolate Asia Pacific told that with low per capita consumption and high population, India offers a great growth potential in this category. Cargill is world's second largest chocolate manufacturer in the world. Currently, India has a total chocolate market of more than $1.5 billion. Mondelez, Nestle, Amul and ITC are amongst the major players in chocolate. The premium segment is 10 to 12% of the chocolate markets and shows an upward trend. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved setting up of Animal Husbandry Infrastructure Development Fund worth Rs 15,000 crores. Atmanirbhar Bharat stimulus package was having this fund for the dairy sector. The eligible beneficiary would be farmer producer organizations, MSMEs, Section 8 companies and private companies. The scheme would also cover entrepreneurs with minimum 10% margin money contribution by them. Scheduled banks will provide the balance 90% loan portion. Government of India will provide 3% interest subvention to eligible beneficiaries. There will be 2 years moratorium period for principal loan amount and 6 years repayment period thereafter. There is a huge potential waiting to be unlocked in investment through private sector. Such investments in processing and value addition infrastructure by eligible beneficiaries would also promote export of these value-added commodities. The measures approved today would also help in direct and indirect livelihood creation for 35 lakh people. Indian dairy sector is struggling with poor demand, excess milk and huge stocks of SMP and butter due to the lockdown. The milk prices are already prevailing at almost 15 to 20% below the usual rates of summer period. At this moment, Centre's decision allowing milk powder imports under tariff rate quota TRQ looks nothing less than a farmer's nightmare. In a notification on Tuesday, June 23rd, the Union Ministry of Finance exempted imports of milk and cream in powder, granules or in other solid forms into India under the TRQ quantity. The notification allows 10,000 tons of imports for the fiscal with 15% tariff on imported quantity. Government agencies like State Trading Corporation, NDDB, National Cooperative Dairy Federation, NEFED, etc. are only allowed to import. Currently, the prices of SMP in global market are in the range of rupees 170 to 185 per kg. One could easily get imported SMP within rupees 200 per kg, inclusive of duty in India. However, the message which is going to the farmers, industry and commodity market is not encouraging. The timing of this decision is really bad. Such decision breaks the hope of the MSME to get better rates for their huge stocks of SMP. Amul is known for its very strong media strategy and effective communication through advertising. Amul decided to increase its communication with consumers which were under distress due to the lockdown period. Mr. R.S. Sodhi, MD Amul, called up his team and asked them to explore good deals and committed double the budget for media spend. Most of media vehicles grabbed the deal and offered Amul visibility at prime spots in their respective mediums. As per TAM ADEX data, Amul's ad volume witnessed 316% increase over the corresponding period last year. This way, Amul trebled its ad volumes by doubling its ad budget during April and May 2020. Amul's ad volume increased by 21% during April to May. Amul dominated the ad volumes by over 87% of share of voice in 6 out of 12 categories it operates in, comprising of sweets, other milk products, milk, milk powder, condensed milk, ready-to-eat food, butter, margarine, and cheese spreads. South Central Railway launched their Duronto train service on March 26 from Renigunta to Hazrat Nizamuddin station at Delhi. This train had provision of 6 to 8 rail milk tankers of 40,000 litres each. The total capacity of this train was 240,000 to 320,000 litres per trip. This train made around 42 trips and transported 1.04 crore litres of milk so far during the lockdown period. Duronto trains runs non-stop at an average speed of 110 km per hour, taking 36 hours to reach Delhi from Renigunta. Gajan Malia, GM, South Central Railway lauded the efforts of his team on the occasion of crossing 1 crore litres of supplies in 262 tankers. The sale of milk and milk-based products has been impacted negatively in recent times. This has led the Dakshin Kannada Cooperative Milk Producer Union to reduce the procurement price of milk by ₹1 and new price will be ₹28.67 per litre. Other milk unions under KMF have reduced prices between ₹220 to ₹470 per litre. DKMU is collecting around 5 lakh litres per day of milk from Udupi districts. In last 3 months, a 25% reduction in demand has led to a reduction in turnover of the union by ₹50 crores. KMF is likely to have 15,000 metric ton of SMP by September 2020. The prices of SMP has been dropped down from ₹340 to ₹160 per kg. The total production of milk in Karnataka is around 86.73 lakh litres per day, but the demand is close to 40 lakh litres only. The remaining milk is getting converted into SMP and butter.
Thanks for watching Daily News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.